This your boy Tight. Can't say the Tight without the 1205. Know I'm talking about. But you tuning in with Ray Ray's podcast. Kicking my boy Ray.
Hey, yo, we back at it again. You know, it's your boy Ray. Ray from Ray Ray's podcast. You know, we coming live from the 10th floor of Hello Studios, you know, in the beautiful downtown Dallas. Such a great day to be alive. Man, I'm so excited about this episode we got a really good episode planned out for you today. Really amazing guests. We'll get to that in just a moment. But, you know, again, thank y'all for tuning in. Continue to rock with us. Make sure you smashing that like and subscribe button, and you're following us all of our social media platforms. Shout out to all of our sponsors out there. Shout out to Lit Vacations. If you're looking to plan that next vacation, whether it be a girls trip, you know, a homies trip, you know, the bachelor party, the bridal party, you know, destination wedding, you know, family reunion, or just a little kickback trip you want to do with your people, you know, hit up my guy Austin at Lit Vacations. You can visit at litvacations.com. You know, they're going to give you the best rates possible out there. Tell them Ray sent you. And, you know, every year I do a trip with Lit Vacations. This year in June, we're going to the DR. So if you're interested in doing that, pull it up on that trip. Hit up my guy Austin at Lit Vacations. I promise he'll give you the best rates. This is the trip we do every year. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger every year. Man, you meet good friends, you network, you know, just people you just want to kick it with at all times. So if that, you know, that's your vibe, something you want to do, you know, hit up Austin again, Lit Vacations. Also, you know, shout out to people at Lyrically Correct. Those are my people. If you think you know your lyrics, go to lyricallycorrect.com. Purchase any of the copies they have Lyrically Correct. Put in promo code RayRay23. Get 20% off all your different, all the different copies they have of Lyrically Correct. Also, if you need some power washing needs, hit up Elite Pro Power Washing. That get you taken care of. You need to get some graffiti removed, clean that chimney, clean that concrete, the side of the house, clean that boat, whatever you need. Go to EliteProPowerWashing.com and tell them Ray from Ray's podcast sent you. Cool. We got the business out the way, all right? Now, let's check in on you and see how you doing, you know? I don't know if y'all familiar with the show. If you OG listeners, you know I like to start the show off with positive words and affirmations. This is your first time. You know, you may be having a bad day, bad week, bad month. This is the time of the show I want to pour back into you and reset your day, okay? So, just in case nobody told you today, I just want you to know that you're beautiful, you're loved, you're needed, you're alive for a reason. Hey, you're stronger than you think. Whatever it is you're going through right now, you'll get through this. See, here on my show, Ray Ray's podcast, I'm glad you're alive, and don't give up, all right? Cool. So keep those positive words in your mind. When those tough situations pop up, you know, you got this, all right? Cool, let's stay in no business as the kids be saying nowadays, all right? So let's talk about today's guest, all right? We got a really great guest in the building. Amazing artist. She's blowing up right now. She's got a hot new single out. We're going to talk about that. Y'all give a Ray Ray's podcast to the one, the only, Carissa Cruz in the building right now. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for pulling up, rocking with us today.
Thank you for having me.
I know you got a busy schedule. You got a lot going on. See, the people, they love you already. See, I can't get enough of you. They see you, dude. But thank you so much. Thanks for rocking with us. I know you got, like I said, you got a lot on your plate. You got a new single. So we're going to dive in. We're going to let the people know who you are. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take a journey, all right? So Carissa Cruz, all right? You know, you're an artist. Yeah. So let's talk to me about before you decided you wanted, or when did you decide you wanted to become an artist?
It's always been from the jump as a baby, out the womb, that I was going to be a singer. Singing my ABCs and harmony and all.
We're hitting the Casey and JoJo. Ooh, yeah. Them type of harmonies. You know?
No, for real. Like, no, I've always wanted to be a singer.
Man, so how did you know you always wanted to be a singer? Like, did you ever start singing? Like, you know, a lot of people start singing in the church. Did you take that route?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I was singing in the church. I applied for American Idol when I was younger. I have like videos of me on YouTube when I was younger, like singing in the living room, and I look crazy. But yeah, it's out there.
I mean, there's a lot of people, you know, that popped off from YouTube. Like, perfect example, it was like Justin Bieber was like the very first like YouTube superstar. I think Soulja Boy was like right there in that YouTube when it first popped off. So a lot of people have made, careers just, recording videos. I think her name was Anne Marie.
Emery, yeah.
She started on Vine, I want to say. And like,
I think it was Vine, yeah.
yeah, rest in peace to Vine,
Oh my God, I loved Vine.
Vine crawls so TikTok can walk, basically. But yeah. So what age did you really like start taking music seriously?
I was taking it really serious when I was probably 10. Like, that's when I was like started recording my own music from like my home studio in my room that my mom built. And we were just recording some records, but it wasn't that good. And like, I didn't really have the resources to how to move forward. It was just me and my mom managing me and stuff. So it was like, I kind of gave up when I moved from Florida back to Dallas. And then when I moved here, I was just kind of like, I give up on it. I was just going to be like an influencer on social media. And then that's like about a year ago. That's when like my life changed. And I was able to meet my CEO of my label now and make the opportunities I have now.
What's that label you're? Shout that out.
Republic Entertainment.
Bet. She's like, that's my label. That's it. So tell me, I want you to talk to me about that home studio. What was that home studio like?
It was made of like wood around, like it was like in a box, like a tall box, and then like the inside has styrofoam and like the little mic thing, the little thing. It was like made of pantyhose.
Oh, okay, the filter. Yeah, the homemade popular.
Filter.
So you like hustle and flow. Yeah. You got your hustle and flow going on.
Yeah.
DJ. Push this shit out. Push this shit out, man.
Literally.
Hey, bang.
That's literally how it looked. It was so ghetto.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere,
Yeah.
Look here, man.
Look here, man.
It was good though.
Hey, man, you gotta start somewhere. Like I said, you gotta crawl before you walk. I remember everybody done had like that. I remember back, everyone at one point wanted to be a rapper, singer at some point in their life. I remember back when we were started, we had Pro Tools and Fruity Loops. Then Cubase. That's what we use. That's what I use, Cubase. I had a little whole portable setup too. I could like literally pack everything up and set up shop anywhere. You may not sound like the best, but we gonna record it.
Yeah.
Man, I've seen people that have recorded in the bathroom. They take like little microphones and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I've seen people like reverse their headphones and turn their headphones into microphones.
Yeah, I did that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, I think I saw it the first time I was exposed to you. I was at the Emerge fashion show. Shout out Emerge. Shout out Creative Currency and Sarah. She's doing her thing. You were performing. It was at Vivo nightclub. It was the spring summer one of 2023. That's the first time I saw you perform there. I was like, man, this girl is dope. It was a really dope experience. Talk to me about that performance and what that meant to you.
That was really like my first big performance for me. So like it was just like a step forward and like a leap of faith. This is like one step close. This is like one huge step closer for me to like my dream.
Because I felt like you really brought the energy. Like you brought it. You brought it. Like it was okay. I was like, all right.
I was doing my flow. I was like.
And the Hennessy was flowing too. So we were just vibing, having a good time, and it was great. It was great. Looking forward to the next Emerge show. I know that's gonna be a banger.
Yes.
So let's talk to you. You just dropped a new single. All right. Mm-hmm. Talk to us about the single you got. What's called Wild and Young, right?
Yes, Wild and Young. It dropped February 15th. It's out on all platforms. It's a definitely pop, fun song. It's gonna make you want to get up and dance.
Okay. What was your mindset and your thought about, having a title, Wild and Young? What does that mean to you?
Just basically being carefree. I'm 22. I'm young. I don't care to be judged. I don't care what I wear. I'm young. I'm just out there.
She said she's gonna do you. I'm gonna
do me. Yeah.
So I know you just shot a new video for it. Talk to us about the video.
Yeah, the video just dropped a couple of days ago. It's definitely a banger. My mom is in it.
Okay,
A
shout
lot
out
of my
moms.
friends are in it. Yeah, we were acting a fool in the video the whole time.
So I feel like nowadays with music, it goes in waves and different vibes. As an artist, you can feel different types of vibes, and you want to make different types of music. What music vibe are you on right now? Like, what's really like catching your attention? Like, is it a certain type of beat, certain type of genre? Talk to me about that.
I be having my eras where I'm like in my R&B era, I'm in my pop era, Afrobeat, rock. Like I really just hop to anything. I listen to everything, so I'm very, what's the word?
Eccentric. Eccentric. Is
Eccentric.
a word.
I never heard
Eclectic.
of
No,
that
sorry,
word.
I'm sorry. Eclectic is the word I'm trying to use. Eclectic. It's like
Yeah.
multiple different.
Yeah, multiple. Yeah.
Eclectic. I hope that's the right word. If not, hey, whatever. It's the word we're using today.
I've never heard it. I'm like, sure.
So what's your vibe right now? Like, what do you say rock, R&B. Like, if you went and you want to vibe to something right now, what would it be?
I feel like the vibe I'm on right now is more like Afrobeat vibe. I'm like getting ready for Jamaica, so like my brain is like kind of in that vibe right now.
Yeah, speaking of Jamaica, I heard you're gonna be performing out in Jamaica. Talk to us about that performance you got coming up.
I have a performance in Jamaica. I think it's March 15th through the 19th. I'll be out there, and I have a hosting and a performance out there. So it's gonna be on. It's like a beach day party thing. Yeah.
What part of Jamaica you're gonna be in?
Montego Bay.
Okay. Yeah, that's why last time I went to Jamaica, we flew in Montego Bay. We did that with lit vacation, so I need that. Hit them up. So we flew into Montego Bay, and man, that drive, because we stayed in a little place called the Grill. Man, that drive was like an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. And when I say I was holding on for my life in that bus they was taking us on, I may have saw one traffic light the whole time I was in Jamaica. But they be hitting them curves, and I was like, oh, Jesus, please save me. I had to hit a Hail Mary one time. But, it was so long of a drive that they stopped us for a break. We got out. We got to get some rum punch. So I definitely, if you want to experience Jamaica, got to get you some rum punch. Is this your first time in Jamaica?
It'll be my first time.
Oh, man.
I've always wanted to go to Jamaica so bad.
Get you some rum punch. Okay? Gotta get you some jerk chicken.
Yep.
We got the best
jerk chicken.
and
I heard about
some
that.
rum punch. Man, we went to this bar. If you have time to go to, from Montego Bay and maybe like an hour plus, it's this bar. It's called Pelican Bar. It's in the middle of the ocean. It's on stilts. Yeah. You take a little boat. They take you out to the bar.
I think I've seen that on TikTok.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. So like they catch like the live fish there. They make you fresh food there. You get to sit on the dock. We all got in the ocean. That part of the ocean's only like 4 feet, deep. So we're all like in the ocean. I'm a domino player. I like to play dominoes. So I got to play dominoes in the middle of the ocean in this bar. So I thought that was a really cool thing. There's a lot of beautiful things. I'll talk to you about that, I guess, when we get done with this. I don't want to take too much out of
I
the.
definitely put that in my notes.
But then there's another locals bar. It's called Rick's Cafe. They're known for their dives. So people dive off these cliffs into the air. So like the highest one is like 75 feet or something like that. People just.
I would do that.
Yeah, I got some videos. I'll show you here here in a little bit. Okay, well, let's get back to this. You got the performance in Jamaica. So what got you on? Let's go back to this Afrobeats. What got you on the Afrobeats vibe?
Really just like the upcoming performance right now. Like I feel like it's different stuff that'll trigger like my moods that I'm in, that like my music moods I'm in. So like with the upcoming performance in Jamaica, that's really got me pumped in that Afrobeat vibe right now. But like before, like any other time, stuff that'll trigger me is like if a song pops up in my feed, like a song I never heard of that's like an Afrobeat, then I'll just start looking up more Afrobeat songs and just put myself on to new music.
What was it? Now we got the Afrobeats. What was it? Was it the dance hall, era? Was it Drake One Dance? Then Tory Lanez and all them. They had that whole little dance hall kind of. Like I said, it's that whole little wave. Like now, like I guess the country wave is what's popular right now.
No, for real.
Beyonce just dropped what's called Texas Hold'em, right? Mm-hmm. Then I don't know if you saw the backlash behind that. Like some radio station in Oklahoma was like, "Oh, we're not playing
Oh yeah, I seen
her
that.
song." I'm like, "Come on, bro, it's Beyonce."
Well, they were saying that they're not gonna play this song because we only play country music, and I guess they were confused. They didn't know that she came out with a country song. I
Yeah.
think that's what I seen that supposedly happened.
I mean, it's like it's crazy to see how like the shift has happened. Like, but I think that's all genres of music. We go through a shift now. Country. I'm not saying it wasn't mainstream before, but it's really mainstream. But it doesn't sound like the country. Like when I grew up, it was country. It was country. Now it's just open for everybody. What's it? They got the group called War and Treaty, I believe. It's Black Eyed is Black Lady. The perform it. You see more black people perform it mainstream. I also got to shout my boy Louis the singer. He's a Hispanic artist. Now he swapped the country and he's just blown up.
Really?
Everybody's really on that country vibe.
I think I'm gonna have to hop on a country track then.
Why not? Get that versatility.
Yeah.
Do it
'Cause
all.
I listen to some country music, but it wouldn't be as much as I listen to like all the other genres I listen to. But I would definitely be open to doing that.
And that's one of the things too. I feel like music is very like subjective, interjective. Like it's very opinion based. What makes a song country? What makes a song pop? You know what I'm saying? You can just put out like this. What I feel is a song is a song. It has to be called country. It doesn't have to be pop. It's just a song I want to put out. It's just my vibe. So you talked about you got the performance in Jamaica. What other performance you got popping off?
I have a huge performance coming up March 23rd at Clyde Warren Park. It's supposed to be. Am I allowed to say who I'm? I'll be opening for Tay Money and Dero.
Okay. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to Ro. If y'all ain't seen that video and interview we did with him, go check that out. If you like to get your little blaze on, go get that ice cream paint job strain that is dropped. It's amazing. Go get that. Go to rogueshop.com. You can find that. Man, you got Dero and Tay Money. You said March 23rd?
I'm opening for them, yeah.
Okay. I was already gonna be there. Now I'm gonna see you there. I get to see you perform again, so I'm pumped about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a whole performance together. So this performance, I'm really looking forward to. Like, I'm putting all my effort in.
What's your mindset and mentality when you're getting ready to, you got a show coming up? Like, how do you prep yourself? How do you get ready for a show?
Sometime I'll look at artists like Beyonce, Chloe Bailey perform, and I'll use their energy like to kind of pump me to like get on the same energy as them, as like their performances. So
tell me, what's a Carissa Cruz experience performance like? What's that vibe like for the people that don't know, that haven't seen you perform?
it's fun. You'll just be vibing. You'll probably be dancing. It just depends on what song I'm performing, but you'll really feel my music when I perform.
Okay, bet. So, for those of y'all, who are familiar with the show, or this is your first time listening, we got this segment on the show. It's called Slow Down. I just want to get to know you. Slow down. We just want to get to know you. This is where we kind of ask you some random questions. We don't know where we're gonna go. We're gonna get somewhere. We don't know where we're gonna go, but we're gonna get there.
Okay.
Gotta remind y'all that the Slow Down segment is brought to you by Lyrically Correct. That is a lyric card game. If you think you know all your music trivia from the 90s, 2000s, hip-hop, R&B, maybe they're just the 90s R&B, your grandmama Christian songs, go to lyricallycorrect.com, put in promo code RayRay23, and save 20% off all the different copies of Lyrically Correct, all right? So real quick before we jump this off, I want you to shout out all your social medias or all the places you want people to go check out stuff by you.
I have a website, which is really like a one-stop shop with all my social media handles. It's thecarissacruz.com, and my Instagram is thecarissacruz as well, and my Twitter is the same thing. And my YouTube is The Carissa Cruz, has all my music videos on there. All my music is on all platforms as well. Shout out to my label, Republic Entertainment, Trey Davis. He's who I'm signed to. And my PR is Sarah Badron. And just everybody who's make me who I am right now and how I'm even here right now. So,
All right.
and thank you for having me here.
Of course. No doubt. No doubt. Let's jump this off. So where are you from originally?
I'm from Tampa, Florida.
Tampa? Man, Tampa. Tampa be
Wesley
popping.
Chapel.
What was it like in Tampa? What was the difference between Tampa and Dallas?
Huge difference. Well, I'm from Wesley Chapel in Tampa. Tampa is very, well, some people tell me Tampa is ghetto, but I don't feel like Tampa is ghetto at all. I feel like I'm from Wesley Chapel, so it's very like mixed, you know, like it's blacks, whites, Hispanics, like it's a very mixed population over there. And then Dallas, I feel like is like a lot of people like to say like family orientated.
Yeah.
And then like when they say like when they compare Dallas to Houston, but like Dallas to Tampa, I feel like the people here they talk very different than Tampa. Like when I first moved here, I thought everybody here had an accent. Like everybody talks very country. But then now my friends in Florida think I talk country because I've been here for 5 years now. So I don't know.
Do you use the word y'all now?
Yeah, I say y'all. But I feel like everybody say y'all. I thought everyone says y'all.
I don't know.
And now when I keep saying y'all, now I'm like thinking I sound country right now.
I feel like when people ask you, like, you know, hey, y'all say y'all, are you from Texas? I'm like, yeah. Or like if you go like other states, like, you know, here in Texas, you know, our version of ketchup is ranch. Like I know people that like eat like pizza with ranch. And I've been to places with some people, and they were like, hey, can I get some ranch? And we were out of state. They're like, are y'all from Texas? I was like, yeah. I was like, Texas people do that. I didn't do that.
No, I don't do that.
Well, like, I'll tell you one of the things that throws me off is I got a lot of family, you know, up north in Chicago. When they call soda pop, like, to me, that just makes me cringe.
Soda pop, that's what my
or
stepdad
they just call it
says.
pop.
They
say
pop? Soda pop, yeah.
Yeah.
They say jit or like, I don't know. There's so much slang in Florida, and then there's so much slang here.
I remember one of the first times I went to Florida, man, I was confused with the Uber. Because that was the first Uber I see where you could share Ubers with people. Or like, hey,
in the same car?
Yeah. Yeah.
With someone you don't know next to you?
Yeah. Like they have multiple people in the car. Then they have like these drop off places like, hey, you need to walk this further and they'll pick you up from this. Yeah, it really threw me off. I was out I was out in Fort Lauderdale, more specifically like Davie. I was out there for my boy's wedding. And it took me forever to get to a Walmart and back to my Airbnb and be like, yo, this is ridiculous. Like,
They made you walk?
They made me walk, like, I don't know, it wasn't that far. It's like you had to walk to like a certain pickup spot. It was crazy. Yeah. Shout out to Florida. Florida be Florida. Shout out to
Florida.
Florida be Florida. You hear all those stories on the internet, like a Florida man once did.
Florida man.
Yeah. All right. What's something people seem to misunderstand about you?
Misunderstand about me?
Yeah.
I would say I would say maybe my demeanor of things. Maybe if someone takes something what I say like in a negative way, but I mean it in like a positive way or like a neutral way, maybe that's something.
Okay. So, what was the last thing that you Googled?
Jamaica outfits. Jamaica.
Hey, you gotta get ready for the trips. When you on Fashion Nova, where we at? Shein.
Well, really, I was on. I was looking at like different color schemes because I was trying to make like draw out a design I want to make myself, and yeah, I was kind of getting like color coordination ideas from Jamaican outfits, and then kind of putting a twist and making it my own, so it'd be like.
Yeah. See, what I did was when I went to Jamaica, I got my logo. I just printed in Jamaica covers. I mean, I just advertised my show the whole time I was there.
You were to Jamaica. I was about to say, you've been to Jamaica. Wait, so they have strips, right, where you can buy stuff in Jamaica? Like,
yeah, there's little places you can do. Mainly, we stayed at a resort, so we only ventured off to a couple things to do, like, you know, I can't even remember, man. I'm getting 2 trips confused right now. Because
Like
we
where
went.
they sell like like Jamaican
Yeah,
souvenirs, like clothes.
Yeah, there's places
bikinis,
you can find,
shorts.
like, especially I don't know, like, as soon as you get to the airport, like when you're after you go through customs
Mm-hmm.
and you're waiting for your ride to get to wherever you're gonna go, like they have like big shops, like right there in the airport. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember where else we went to. I mean, I can't even remember. It's been a while, but yeah, they have a lot of places. You can do that. Of course, they take U.S. currency. Uh, yeah, so it's great. So it's great. You're gonna have a great time. Like I mean,
I can't wait.
you don't get full. Like I'm telling you, the jerk chicken. Get the jerk chicken. I'm telling you.
They have vegetables too.
Yeah, they got all that. So they have a drink. It's called a Bob Marley. It's like a frozen drink. And it's in different colors. It's layered in different colors, like green, yellow, and red. It's tastes like if you ever had strawberry daiquiri, it tastes like a strawberry daiquiri. That's
Really?
what. So you enjoy that, okay?
That's gonna be my cheat meals out there.
Are y'all staying at a resort? Where y'all staying at?
I think it's like at a Airbnb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, that's a good stuff. You could go just buy whatever you want, man. That's a great time. All right. What are 3 things you think about the most each day?
How I'm gonna get rich. Taking care of my business and content.
Uh-huh.
Those be like the main 3 every day. God, make sure I
Okay.
have my relationship with God and making that a priority.
Yeah, you
When
gotta
I
stay
wake
prayed up in
before I
this
go to
world.
bed throughout the day. Yeah,
Okay.
and those 4.
Hey, that's all right. Hey, it's whatever. What if you could display one sentence in the sky? You know, have you seen those planes that have banners? If you could display one sentence in the sky right now, what would it say?
Carissa Cruz was here.
Okay. Okay. You gotta leave them a little, address too, like, the website. Go visit me. Stream my music now.
Oh yeah, stream my music at Carissa Cruz.
That's definitely true. Okay. All right. Do you believe in conspiracy theories?
I don't really know what that means. I feel
Like, you have like a theory. It's like something that's people believe the truth, but it's not really true. It's like a conspiracy.
like you step on a crack, big mommy's back.
For it, yeah, you can say that. I guess that. Like, people like, or like, or that's more like superstitions. I guess that is.
Oh.
So, like, for instance, a conspiracy theory, like, I gave this example before. Like, some people think Tupac's still alive. Like, some people think the government did 9/11. Like, things like that nature. Is there anything like out there like that you kind of like, low key, kind of like, gotta believe this kind of conspiracy?
I guess I never really had the chance to really invest in the information to want to believe it or not. I feel like I just never really cared to believe it or not believe it. I just kind of like when I hear the news, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I never really like. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like
'cause
dig
you
deep
like,
into it,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I think this happened because da da da, or no, I don't believe that. That's not true. Like, I was just always in the middle.
All right. Tell me something you think is true that almost nobody agrees with you on. It could be an opinion about an artist. It can be something about a movie, something that you believe, but nobody agrees with you on, and you think it's true.
Oh, I think the Earth itself is flat, but the atmosphere is round.
Both sides there. Lay it both sides. Hey,
You know
hey.
how people say like, no, the Earth is round or the Earth is flat, but the Earth is flat itself. It's just the atmosphere is round.
I always tell people.
That's what I feel like.
I always tell people, like, why do they have this saying all around the world? You fly around the world. That's all I get. That's all, like, should the argument stop right there, babe? Everyone has their own belief. I don't even know how that argument came about between a flat earth and, like...
Cause there was I seen this article about there was a flight that had to make an emergency landing, and like I guess someone on the plane was having like a medical emergency, and on the map it shows they could have just kept straight to just make it to their destination they were going to anyway at a quicker pace, but they ended up going higher up, which looked like if the Earth was round, it looked like it was gonna take them longer. So why would they go that way? They could have just kept going, but it's because the Earth is just flat. It's I don't know how to explain it.
I get what you're saying.
I don't know how to explain it. Like I just feel like it's flat.
That's all right. What song would you say best describes you? It could be one of your songs too. I thought you were gonna say Wild and Young. That's the answer I thought you were gonna give.
You know, I'm really stuck. I'm really stuck between Wild and Young and Encore. That's what I was thinking about.
Okay.
I'm kind of stuck between those two. I would say like them two.
Okay. So if there was a warning label on you, what would it say?
A warning label.
Yeah.
Tread lightly.
That's a good one. Hey, you gotta let people know, like,
Or beware of dog.
you got that dog in you. All right. So, it's one of my favorite questions I like to ask people. Say, for instance, I'm Ray. I'm the movie director. And I want to make the Carissa Cruz story. Who do you think should star as you in a movie?
Star as me? Does it have to be a celebrity?
It could be whoever.
Probably my little sister, Jalen.
Okay. She get into acting and stuff like that, or no?
No, but I'll make her.
Okay.
I'll make her do it.
That's like was it Michael Jackson's nephew? He's playing him in a biopic, and they've been showing like pictures like of them comparison. It look like it's gonna be a really good movie. I'm always weary about like these biopics because sometimes I'm like, it's just kind of like, the Biggie biopic, trash. The one about Tupac, that movie was trash. It was disrespectful in my opinion to Tupac. That's just my personal opinion, but like, nah, if y'all gonna do a movie about Tupac, y'all really gotta do a movie. It can't be no low budget. Y'all gotta do your homework on that. But that's a good choice. You're like, hey, you gonna play me one day, Okay. How long does it take you to get ready?
Probably like 2 hours. If I have to do my hair, 4.
Is it one of those things people gotta tell you, all right, I need you to be here at 6:30, knowing you ain't gonna be there till 9:30?
Well, they be tricking me. They'll tell me to be at the location 30 minutes or an hour beforehand now.
So you can show up on time?
Yeah.
I know a bunch of people like that. Like, hey, you want them there at 7:30? Tell me I need you to be here at 5:30.
I really do be trying though. I just be timing stuff wrong. I be thinking certain stuff is not gonna take that long. I don't know.
Like for me, like when I'm like, if I'm going somewhere, like an event or something like that, or like I be getting my groove when I be getting ready. I, do what I do. I be jamming my music and stuff. Have you ever had like a shower drink? Have you ever had a drink while you were in the shower?
No.
It's amazing.
Like a drink? Like
yeah.
liquor?
Yeah, like a shower beer or a shower cocktail.
What?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing thing. Yeah, people out there be doing shower beers, they call it. Yeah.
I'm gonna try that.
You got your music playing and other stuff playing and blazing. It's a good time getting ready, all right? So, what makes you feel like your best self?
Probably when I'm hitting the gym.
Anything else besides just hitting the gym?
Really when I'm in the studio. Music videos. When I'm shooting my music videos, like on set, that'd be like my tea.
What's your process like in the studio? Like I know like a lot of people some people like the lights off with candles lit. Like some people like to have a party atmosphere.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the lights off in the studio. I like it dark setting.
Yeah. Yeah. Does it help like set the mood for you? Like especially like if you're doing like an R&B song, does it like help the atmosphere?
Yeah, pop too. All genres. I have to have the lights off.
Lights off, okay. All right, if you're the ruler of your own country, what was the first law you're going to put into place?
No taxes.
Amen to that. Amen to that. I got to give you a round of applause on that one. Boy, them taxes.
And lower gas.
Amen. She hitting all the points right now. We get a round of applause on all that. Boy, that gas is gassing right now.
No, for real.
It is gas. I'm glad we live where we live. Because I be going like in Chicago, man, gas be like $4 and $5 a gallon. Like it's, yeah, it'd be bad. California, I bet you Sarah could probably attest to that. Like that gas in California be
expensive.
I see how people be walking in scooters and stuff. It makes so much sense now. I'm like, yeah, yeah, and like New York and stuff. Like, if you live in a city like where you don't need a car, I would highly recommend that because, yeah, cut that expense out if you could. All right.
I wonder what it's like in New York.
I've never had a good experience in New York. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. because every time I went it was like business related or things of that nature or, yeah. I've never had a great taste of New York. Hey, that's just me, all right? Yeah. So, when we wrap up these interviews, we always like to ask 2 questions, all right? First being, if you could give any advice to anyone, no matter the subject, what advice would you give? And secondly, what do you want people to take away from the podcast you did today?
Stay true to yourself. That was me answering your last question. Wait, say the first question.
The first one is any advice you give to anyone?
My advice is to never say I can't. That's one thing I know specifically I've been telling my mom this week. Like, stop saying, oh, I can't do that or I can't, because you never know until you try. Yeah. And when you try, you just got to keep trying until you can do it. Because the sky's the limit. You can do anything you put your mind to.
Man, facts. And what do you want them to take away from the podcast today?
I want y'all to take away streaming my music.
Okay.
Just being grateful for the people in your life, and just support one another. Really support one another.
Yeah. And shout out where they can find that music and find out all your content again.
www.thecarissacruz.com.
Okay.
And my Instagram is thecarissacruz too.
Again, thank you so much for taking your time out.
Thanks for having
coming
me.
And rocking with us today. Shout out Trey, shout out Sarah for help linking this all up. Make sure y'all following her, supporting her. Go catch that show March 23rd. It's gonna be her opening up for Dero and Tay Money. In the words of Tay Money, Carissa understood the assignment. Yeah.
I'm dead.
All right, man. Yeah, great people. Make sure you follow all the things she's doing. She's gonna blow up, man. I'm telling you, superstar. All right. So make sure you like and subscribe, following all of our content on Ray Ray's podcast. I always got a bunch of amazing things popping off. We start off the show with positive words. We're going to end with positive words, all right? So I like to rub my hands together, like you Birdman, get your swag on. Tell yourself, I will boss up mentally. I will boss up spiritually. I will boss up physically. And I will boss up financially. Invest in yourself. It's your boy Ray. Ray Ray's podcast. Carissa Cruz. We out this thing.
Hey, get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, ho, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm getting paid. Hey, get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, ho, let's get right. Getting paid,